Hello, welcome back to Mindful Musings. I'm Dee Dee, your host. I am an energy alchemist, sound bowl practitioner, and author of the internationally acclaimed The ABCs of Chakra Therapy. Welcome back. And thank you guys, all of you who have subscribed to the channel. Thank you, that means so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you. So anyway, I keep getting internally that I need to keep expressing the importance of grounding, being in our body, being in the present moment, particularly because the energies right now are so very, very heightened. Yes, this is the end of October, 1st of November, and it's that season as we're going into Scorpio, whatever you want to call it. The energy is just high. It is filled with anxiety, yet it is also filled with transformation. And I am humbly and from my heart, I do believe we are going to be okay. We're going to be better than okay, yes. So I just want to humbly ask everyone, don't go into the fear. Please do not live your life in fear. If you are feeling that way, turn off the TV. Just turn it off. Put your phones away. I know you might be watching this on a phone. Put it away. But the media, everything, it builds the drama, which creates a separation, and that keeps us powerless. But when we can come together in unity and love and inner peace, then transformation takes place. And I truly, truly do believe that we are at a very crossroads of transformation. It may look a little rocky for a while, but we will get there. And one of the best ways of getting there is through self-care, being grounded. And it's particularly important as the election is just right around the corner here in the United States, where divisiveness is going to be up front and center. Don't buy into it. There are more things that unite us than divide us. Please remember that. And when you feel fear, take a deep breath. Remember who you are. Remember who you are at your core. That we are beings of love and of unity. There are quite a few steps we can take. So I'm just going to read one of the lists that I've written. Self-care during these anxious times. First and foremost, as you can tell from my other videos, walk in nature. Take yourself outside. Disconnect from all the electricity. Disconnect from the media, from the news, the dissent, anything that is creating that chaos inside of you. Go outside, walk in nature. As I've said before, go hug that tree. I know it's been really blustery here the last couple of days where I live, and I look at that as the winds of change. We're all experiencing the winds of change, and I do believe that there will be winds of change for the positive. Just keep believing in that. But by going out in nature, getting your grounding, ground to the earth, feel that from the base of your spine, drop that grounding cord, feel it in your feet, and breathe it in. Breathe up that earth energy so that you can feel grounded and stable. That's the root chakra. That's all about stability and feeling connected to the earth. Because I think Mother Earth is sending us some wonderful, wonderful vibes, healing vibrations as well. Just tune into her. Give yourself that opportunity to feel that energy. It's the negative energy, meaning that it's negative as the sun is the positive, and as a battery, we need both in order to be charged up and in balance. So, walk in nature, get grounded. I might even suggest, if you get outside, sit on the ground or sit on a stump. But that base chakra right there at the base of your spine, get it next to earth so that you can really, really feel the grounding. It's wonderful. It will help, I promise you. And remember to breathe. We've talked about the square breath. That's just one form of breathing, but that's a wonderful form. It's if you remember, it's the inhale to the count of 4, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 2, 3, 4, and hold, 2, 3, 4. And you'll do that repeatedly until you can feel more in your heart. That's another thing. You can place your hand on your heart, on your stomach, tune in somatically to what areas in your body may be experiencing the anxiety, and sit with it. Have a conversation. I know it may sound a little silly, but do. Your body is very, very wise, as you'll discover if you haven't already, but especially when we go into the first chakra. That is our ability to really connect with our body, and it has much wisdom. So if you find yourself feeling anxious, close your eyes and tune into it and ask questions. What are you trying to communicate with me? How can I serve you? What is it? And your body will talk to you and feel it. Send it love and light. This is you. It's communicating with you, your inner child, whatever you want to call it. It has great wisdom for you. And you may want to journal about it, or you may want to see someone and talk to someone professionally about it to assist during especially these few days, next few weeks, months, as we are in transition, and that we might be experiencing turbulence. We might not. Be careful what you put out there. If you can visualize the outcome you want for yourself, which is the peace and love centeredness, feeling confident, keep doing that, visualizing that. Remember to hydrate. It's around here somewhere. Yes. Stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water to help ground. That is so important with your self-care. Stay hydrated. Enough said? Good. Another great thing? Dance! For heaven's sake, get out there and dance. Listen to your favorite music. There's almost nothing better than if you're feeling a little listen to music, whatever music form it is, whether it's rock and roll, classic, hip hop, whatever form it is. Listen to it if it brings you joy, because we want to bring you joy as a form of self-care. And the dancing is fantastic. I know we've talked about it before, but even just shaking your body around. And for the first chakra, primal. It's very primal, very feet on the ground, bending knees and stomping, and it's wonderful. That just invokes being a little kid again, and the play. And we need to invoke the joy and the play, especially during times of stress. So I've already said it. Turn off the news, disconnect from all of that energy. Just come back to yourself. Please, please avoid buying into the fear. Or when you do get into the fear consciousness, just, where do I feel it? I'll acknowledge it. Now let me breathe through it and release it. But find the love. Because remember, fear and love cannot coexist at the same vibration. Different vibrations. Don't have to put judgment on it. If you go into fear, if you any of the emotions you may be feeling, please don't judge. Just acknowledge and then let them go. Because it's the judgment we place on ourselves. It's the judgment we place on whatever emotion that gets us gets us stuck and blocks our energy. So you feel it? Oh wow, I'm feeling that. Whew, let me just let it go. Let me observe it, see what message it has for me, and now let me let it go through it. Another thing that I highly, highly recommend, and I do this constantly, is gratitude. Find the things you are grateful for. I am grateful for my breath. I am grateful for my home. I am grateful for my loving partner, for my kitty cats. I am so grateful for the birds. I love my birds outside and the squirrels, the chipmunks. Just, again, it's about finding the joy. Gratitude. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. I start the day. I'm lying in bed. I will do my visualizations of, bringing in the cosmic gold energy and bringing in Mother Earth and allowing it to just clear me out while I focus on what I am so grateful for. And it's a wonderful way to start the day, to end the day, throughout the day. So gratitude. There's so much to be grateful for. Sometimes you have to look for it, but you will find it. It's all about perspective and perception. What you focus on, you will create. So if I focus on what I am grateful for, guess what? I'm going to create more of that. If I go into a fear consciousness and I'm focusing on the fear and all the things that can go bad, and oh my God, the planet's going to explode, blah, 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 blah. Well, guess what? I'm creating that vibration. Not that I'll necessarily create it, but it's like an algorithm. I'll create more of that into my news feed, into that channel feed, and that's all I'll see. Whereas if I see gratitude, if I see the things of beauty, what is good out there in the world, what's good inside of me, I will see that. I will see through the eyes of the soul, because the soul sees love. Just focus on that. Love. See through the eyes of your soul. And gratitude, another thing is spending time with your pets. If you have a pet or animals, oh my goodness, just being in that present moment. Listen, for me, it's my cats. Listen to the purr. Feel the vibration. Ask them if they have something to communicate to you. But animals are so in the moment. Of course, they have to be. They're instinctual. But what wonderful, powerful teachers they are about being in the very present moment and sharing their love. And they communicate very clearly. So spend time with your pets. If you're feeling stressed, just even petting them is so soothing, so calming. And that's part of what I just said too, is focus on what is in front of you in the present moment. Because fear and worry, anxiety is all future. Judgment, that can be also in the past, but that's all worry, it's all the future. That takes you out of the present moment. When you are in the present moment, focusing on your breath, maybe focusing on your beloved pet that's in front of you as you're petting them or hugging them, talking, looking directly into their eyes, directly into their soul. That's being in the present moment. In the present moment is peace. And in the present moment is where you're going to be able to connect with the divine to give you the direction that is right for you and your soul. Please remember that, being in the present moment. And of course, that leads us to meditating. Pray, whatever form works for you. Meditating can take so many different forms. It's not just, although that is a major part of it, is being able to get yourself still and meditating to focus on the I am. Om. letting it resonate. That is just one form. There are so many forms. Gazing at the starlight, gazing at the stars, the clouds, being outside, watching the birds, gardening, sewing, anything that brings you into a focus of the present moment, at the present time, can be considered a form of meditating. Daydreaming, visualizing, that's all meditation. Anything that brings you into the present moment, into the calm. Please do that. It's so imperative to be able to bring yourself into that state where you can receive the messages and receive the guidance. Ask your angels, ask the higher beings, your higher self, for guidance. It's there when we get still enough to listen. Another thing that's also wonderful, I don't know if you have a metal bowl, but simply striking the bowl. If you have one, you can strike it and then just listen to the sound. Follow the sound into silence. Following the sound, following the tone. Again, this is all a form of getting yourself into the present moment. Again, if you have a metal bowl, another thing, same thing, you can do that. But this time, you can follow the vibration. Really feel it in your body. Sense where it is going and allowing it to flow. That's another option for you. So many options, helping me to get grounded. Always, always, always. My good old crystals. I love my smoky quartz, hematite, pyrite. They're all very grounding. I love to hold them, to work with them. So many possibilities. But the most important thing that I want to stress again and again and again is you are not alone in this. We're all in this journey together. I just encourage you to come back to your place of centeredness, to come back to the calm. Find ways of bringing yourself peace. Self-care is not a luxury. It is necessary. Forms of self-care that obviously I do is my singing bowls, and I offer one-on-one sessions. I offer group sessions. Find yourself a singing bowl practitioner. I get massages because that helps my body release the toxins. I take care of myself. I have a wonderful practitioner that I go to help me with the Reiki sessions and sound sessions. I seek guidance and assistance from others because we're not in this alone and we all have different gifts to offer. So please take care of yourself. Self-care is not a luxury. It is a necessity at this time. And it's whatever works for you. Okay? So please, be gentle with yourself. Breathe. And please, remember to laugh. Remember to have humor. Because my goodness, we can take ourselves and this world so seriously. But you'll notice that laughter, it immediately will change your vibration. And that's what I mean by playing, going outdoors, invoking your inner child to come and be with you. Play, find your resources, seek out professional assistance, seek out your friends. thank you for allowing me to be a part of your life. I hope you got something out of this, as always. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I can be found, I'm in the Kansas City area at www.healingwithinkc.com if you need anything. But please, please, please take care of yourself. We're going to get through this. Don't buy into the fear. Change the algorithm of your life. Change it now. Create, bring in the positive, bring in the uplifting. You are in control of yourself. Truly, you are. I think that's it for right now. I will be coming back and we'll be exploring the chakras. We'll be doing a little bit of shadow work, light work. It's going to be very profound and yet very freeing, because we need to lighten our energy for the transformation that is occurring on this planet. All right. Thank you again from my heart. I thank you. Until next time, namaste, my friends.